for people to know about us on these platforms. So just confirm me if you are able to see. I will also, my team, let me put this link that Visha let her join. Why she is not joining? But challenge is going to be fun. It just started. It is people are just picking up. Actually, I wanted to push the challenge one more week later, but it could have been very tough. A lot of back and forth. So it's okay because people still are in holiday mode. I don't know how do businesses work here. How do the employee mindset here is very tough. Treating holiday as a holiday is something that is good for the companies, but not for individuals. They have a system in place that take breaks, take everything. But I really don't believe in that so much. It is just destroying us.
YouTube is working, Mohammed. Mohammed, can you hear me?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
working, right?
Okay.
You're able to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. YouTube is working. I'll check the LinkedIn.
Yeah. Yeah, Ahmad, you were telling something. How are you? Where is our guest speaker? Guest speaker is not only joining. Mr. Javed. I have to give personal invitation to them to come. Where is Mr. Javed? If you are here, just put on the chat. Hello. Oh, I am not pinned. So we will start the event in couple of minutes. So welcome everyone. Just tell me how are things going on. Ahmed, how is your everything? Any questions regarding the challenge? Everything fine? All well?
Yeah, LinkedIn is also working, but there is delay between
Yeah,
LinkedIn and this.
there is some delay. Yeah, leave it.
Yeah.
That is for the new people who want to join in. But it
Yeah,
is
LinkedIn is working.
that is fine. I'm just going to tell my team also today is as I was telling you, holiday mode. Everyone is in holiday mode. It's already 4th of January. Now Saturday, Sunday. So it's extended holiday mode. So it's tough. But anyways, I will do my part. But I thought that people are going to take holidays and use this holiday to learn, but that is not the case. Can you please keep your mics in mute if you're not speaking? Yeah, can you guys put on the chat from which place have you joined? From which place have you joined as well? We have Javed as well. Let me pin Javed. Which place? Okay, Zoom. Okay, now I'm not talking about that. Which place in the sense, which country? Anyways, thank you for this. Now, what we are going to do. Yeah, and I request people to put their name. Javed, you are pinned now. Can you unmute and say hello?
Hello everyone.
Cool. So just to give a background, so we will officially start the session now. I think we have the guest speaker and we have a lot of people joining in. So Javed, just keep your mic open. Just keep your mic open for some time. Just as a practice, I know there are a lot of people who are joining with their mics unmuted. So I'm going to remove that access. So people who are there on the call, please request you. If you're not speaking, please be on mute. Samar, okay. Javed is for you. You keep your mic open for now. Okay, cool. If there are any questions, please put on the chat or raise your hands, and I'm going to open the mics in half an hour after after the demo and after a few points that I need to make about the updates and about the challenge that we are going. So welcome everyone to the 82nd community meetup. So this is our online community meetup that we do. This is the 82nd. 82nd, it means more than 19 months we are doing this regularly every Saturday, 4:30 PM, we have this online session where we have a guest speaker to come and talk about it, talk about a topic. And now this is the challenge weeks. So what we want to do is we want to get people who to share their experience about the challenge. Yesterday we had an event, pre-event, where we had Enrico to come and share about his DU chatbot. And today we have Javed. He's going to talk about his red teaming, which is more about cybersecurity and LLM. And I will give few lines of introduction about him, and then I'll give it over to him. So he is one of the winners of the GITEX one that we had. The challenge that we ran, the third challenge that we ran in the month of October, just before GITEX, one of the events that in the UAE, where we collaborated with them and then we announced the winners on the stage. So Javed his project was amazing. He did something very unique, and he will talk more about it, but I just want to give a perspective. He connected cybersecurity and generative AI together to make sure that the LLM hacks that happen are ensured, and there was a tool to do that. So the judges really liked his idea, his demo, and anonymously, and he was voted for the first position for this particular challenge that he did, and it was an amazing product and project. And now today, I have requested him to share his experience and to, if possible, to share his demo. Yesterday it was not working, so hopefully today, even if it's not working, just to share your idea, how did you put everything into perspective, so it motivates others. Just to give a reference to Javed, we are already, new challenge is running right now. Today is the first day of the challenge, the idea submission day. So everyone is motivated here. All the 19 people who are there in this call. This call is live streamed on LinkedIn as well as YouTube. So we have a lot of people listening to you. And now over to you. Thanks a lot, Javed, for joining in, and over to you.
Thank you for a nice introduction. So I hope everyone is hearing me well.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So the project idea which I came up with was red teaming LLM models. As we all know, with the emergence of LLMs, and like we have large language models from OpenAI, Cohere, then Anthropic, and Meta, and Google. All of them have their own LLMs. And with the ambiguity of the LLMs, we got this problem that most of the LLMs, they can be hacked in one way or the other. Mostly we see on social media that ChatGPT said 9 plus 9 is 18, not 18, it is 20. A lot of kind of funny stuff as well. So basically, with the introduction of the LLMs, we faced a lot of attacks on the LLMs based on, for example, prompt injection. Sometimes people started to ask the same thing so many times that the LLM was responding something else, or there are like some toxic outputs or biased outputs from the LLM, and misinformation. I think it was Google's model when it misidentified a date of first space station or something back in 2022, I think. And someone tweeted the information was wrong, and then Google has to take down the model, and they lost a lot of shares as well. So there are a lot of kind of attacks and problems with the LLMs. So what I did was there are a lot of frameworks which helps us to test the LLM model before we put it on public use. So my idea was a platform where we can take as many of the frameworks as possible and come up with just one platform where you can test all the vulnerabilities in your LLM and decide whether you want the LLM to be fine-tuned further, or maybe you want it to be more guarded, so you can put some guardrails. So let me, if I can share my screen, I just want to give you.
Given you access, yeah, but can you just try?
Uh, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, so basically this is the platform which I built. It is not built from scratch. Basically, it has all the other tools or frameworks which were created by different people. For example, this is Grok. Uh, if you guys know about cybersecurity, you might know about Nmap. So this is kind of Nmap alternative for LLMs. It scans the LLM for different exploits or vulnerabilities. As I just said, like the LLMs can be manipulated, or they can be attacked in different ways. Similarly, we have I mean, there is a lot of work being done on the red teaming side of LLMs, not only LLMs, but also machine learning models, like traditional machine learning models. And these are one of the few, like one of the many, not few, tools which I integrated. Some are by, for example, this was by Microsoft. Again, this is a tool for generative AI, and it's open source to check like risks in generative AI systems. Similarly, this model scan, they also have a lot of tools which we can use to test the working of LLM, and if the LLM is vulnerable for any kind of attack. So here, what you can do is just select the model you want to test. For example, if you want to test ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo, we just have to put the API key we want to test. Or in this case, we are using OpenAI. We can use any model we want, but the model should be up and running, and it should have the API connections, or you can say it should have the endpoints open for testing, so uh, we can just take it basically. So let me just copy my OpenAI API key and paste it here. There are different probes we can select. So it can check for profanity in the output, or it can check for toxicity or any other. Currently, there are just three in Grok. So once we run the tests, it will give us a report if the model is okay or not okay on different metrics. For example, here it's checking for profanity, sexual profanity, how better it is like performing. It is like 9 out of 10. So Grok have their own metrics to give a score. They have different prompts which they use our API key to prompt the model, and then they evaluate the answer with their own grounded results. So and then if so this is just a short output. If you want a comprehensive report, it will look like something like this, how it is performing. So it is not that bad or not that good. And they also provide, I think, comprehensive detail on how the scores are being evaluated, how the outputs are being evaluated, and what is a good score. For example, +1 means score was something, something, something. So it's basically their own way of evaluating the output. So this was one of the tests, and then there are others as well. For example, here you can take or you can test your LLM for toxicity or hallucination or prompt injection. You can give your own prompts, for example, here. And again, you have to provide your API key in order to test the model. So it will show some of the prompt it used and its response, and then it will provide you a summary of how it performed. And then you can decide for yourself if you want your chatbot or customer support to give such an output or not. So it depends how you have fine-tuned your model. Yep. So I will not go in detail with all the other frameworks I use, but there are GitHub repos you can check and see how much research is being done. I wanted to show you this repo, and here if you check, uh, there is so much research in this area. You can find thousands of research papers for each attack or for different attacks. And for evaluation, again, you can find different research papers, and they have implemented these all the attacks or different kind of solutions for the attacks. For example, this is one of the attack, and here you can find the link to the paper which has written extensively on the issue and how to fix it. And they just basically they implemented the solution and yeah, created the framework basically. And this is a very long list. It's like, yep, that's it, I think.
There is a question from LinkedIn. Javed, if you want to take it now or later, just
I seen the question.
so it is on LinkedIn because we are streaming on LinkedIn, YouTube as well as on Zoom. So there is a question about how like the what is how are what are the use cases for companies to start implementing this? Like you have built this amazing project, like how can companies start implementing this? And there's a follow-up question about how did this challenge help you in doing this particular thing?
Yep. So this was just a proof of concept, or you can say just to show like this should be there. There should be a platform where all the, not all, of course, the space is really large, and there are millions of attacks and millions of solutions and different frameworks. This was just to show like you can have different frameworks put together for your own use. For example, if a company has fine-tuned its own Falcon model, let's say, for a specific data set, and you want to test red team it. So before, I mean, the red teaming is already done before the model is being released by all the big players like Microsoft, or you can, I mean, Google, or all the companies, they have a red team, red testing team. But the thing is, when you fine tune it, or sometimes even they might not be able to encompass or incorporate all the attacks. So companies, if they fine tune the model, and then if they want to test how their model is performing on different use cases, because it's going public, and you know there can be every kind of people on in public, and they can use your model for different things. They can take it for getting some of the training data, maybe some of the PIIDs, or like maybe some credentials or maybe the model weights, who knows. So to test that, you can use such a tool which has like 4 or 5 different frameworks, and you can red team your model. And then once you are done with the testing or scanning, the most important step is the putting guardrails for the takes. How you can stop your model from behaving in the way the attacker want. So yep.
Second question, how did this challenge help you to finish it in time, structure it?
Yeah, so it was really easy, not that difficult, because whenever you start something and once you have a plan, because we had a plan, we were going through the problem each day. We had some milestone to achieve, to submit the report, for example, to submit the next stage. So we had, I think, 7 stages, if I'm yeah, we had 7 stages, and in each stage it was a step-by-step guided process. We have to watch a short clip about what we can do, how we can go. We had paths to follow. Either we can go with API integration, or either we can go with the other different paths. So it's kind of guided, structured way to build your idea. So it was easy because it was structured it was broken down into achievements. Yeah.
Yeah, so that is the purpose. Like as Javed rightly told, he had an idea that he wanted to do a project red team. The problem is every one of us has an idea, but putting it on paper and showing it in step-by-step process and having an end project, like whatever POC that he had done. And not only this, Javed had also done a video of explaining his steps, which the judges really liked. They liked the demo as well, and his POC, the use case. And actually, it's not only on words. It's not only what he wanted to do, because no one is listening to what Javed wants to do, but what he actually has done, because he has a working POC and he has a working video as well and a website as well. So this is something that helps in the challenge, right? It will, whatever every one of you have an idea, everything in your mind. If you are new to Python, that's the reason why we have multiple paths as well. This time we introduced no code path. In the last challenge that Javed was part of, we did not have the no code, low code path, wherein Javed knows Python. He's a software engineer, so for him it is comfortable to do these things very easily. But some people, I don't want to name anyone, but if they don't know Python, you don't need to go through this path that what Javed mentioned. I just wanted to share Javed's experience, how he had an idea and how he followed the guided steps that are there. But don't expect that you don't know anything in Python, you don't know APIs, and coming and learning everything from scratch will not help you. This platform and this challenge will just give you a fuel to whatever you already have, whatever knowledge you already have, or bits of pieces of theory, how to put it in practice and actually complete it by 8th day. That is, and we have a timeline. This is like an exam. We cannot change the timeline. So you have to do it. And that is the forcing people to actually put things in practice. So one last question we will take from Krish, and then I will make you free. I know you're busy, Javed. One last question, if you can take from Krish, and then we will take it forward. Krish, you can unmute, and then we can go ahead.
Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks,
If you
Mohammed.
on your camera, it will be nice if possible.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Certainly
Yeah.
not at the beach. That is just to mislead people. Okay. Thanks, Mohammed, and thanks, Javed. I really like what you demoed, and thanks for sharing more learning. In fact, so as an architect, I was curious, how can, for my team, I make your POC or finding repeatable? So what I mean is like from a software delivery lifecycle. Like you said, right? Many models are getting made or will be made, and this is not a one-time test, right? It has to be done as different models are made or it's fine-tuned. So my question is, if I need to, let's say, make this repeatable, I need to automate this. So 2 questions. First is, can I automate those tests as a test suite? and let's say the answer is yes to that, how can I plug that into a MLOps pipeline so that, like I said, this is scalable and repeatable?
So that was the next part of the project, basically, because it's just a proof of concept that we can do it. And I mean, if you check in the market, there are some companies who are doing it. There can be two ways. One, you said you can automate the process. It can be uh, a subscription or something, some model, business model, where you will buy the service and it will be done automatically based on your metrics, how you want to red team your model. And the other is there is human red teaming as well. So and third one is if you want to fully come under the regulatory law of EU and other countries, because the regulation of AI and the security of AI, they both are really I mean, they go together. So there are also some startups which are especially from one of the startup is from Zurich ETH, where what they did, they just took all the rules and regulations from EU and they created a framework where they will uh, evaluate your model, your large language model, and then based on the regulations of EU, they will decide, they will give you a certificate that this model can be used inside EU because it is following all the rules and regulations of EU. So there, the space is again really diverse, and this can be one of the services. You can use automatic testing for sure.
Sure. Thanks, Javed. Yeah, and I'll wait. I mean, if and when, like you said, next part of the project, whenever we do it, we'll be looking forward to that demo. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Krish. Nice question.
Because this is, I think this is something, Javed, you can also like commercialize it as a service for a lot of companies in the UAE who are planning to use generative AI and they need some red teaming as a service as well as a product. Because more I feel right now it will become more like a service, and later on you can also create because this is a need of the hour. If you see here in this, wherever you are using generative AI, you need to have this because a lot of cybersecurity issues are going to happen and already are happening, which we are not aware of. So yeah, thanks a lot, Javed, for your time and coming and sharing your demo, and hope to look forward for your, once you are doing anything, if you require any help from the community, let us know and we can try to connect with you with some there are already some cybersecurity folks in the community. So if you have something, if you want to share it with some industry, let us know. We can try to connect you with them as well. So thanks a lot, Javed. Anything?
Thank you.
Okay. So I have already shared your LinkedIn, Javed. Any closing thoughts to and message to the people who are participating? Any motivating words to them who are planning to submit a idea right now? Because today is the first day. Today in morning 9 o'clock we opened the challenge, and we have around 14 submissions already of idea. But you have any closing thoughts? I have shared your LinkedIn as well to get in touch with you. But any motivational thoughts about your experience and before we end your part?
Yeah, thank you, Arshad. Thank you for encouraging me. I think for this challenge, just uh, take a really simple idea because making it simple is really difficult. Making it complex is really easy. You can put everything. You can grab some parts from different projects, and it will be a really complex project. But my suggestion will be to choose a current scenario where you see some drawbacks or where you see some lapse or gaps, and then utilize that. Make a problem statement of the gap and try to fill the gap and bring your solution. But it should be very simple in the start. So when I started uh, my project was just using 3 or 4 takes to take the LLM and then get the output and evaluate it. That was it. And then I got to know about other frameworks like 10 to 15 frameworks, and which were working on the same principle. They were taking the model using different attacks, and then they were getting the output, evaluating it, and lastly to generate the report. So you can break down your project into different stages, but initially keep it very simple. Once it is the base, the foundation is done, then you can build upon it to make it more complex, and it will not break in any middle stages. So yep.
Thanks a lot, Javed. And this is what I'm telling everyone. Simple problem, right? And just before you leave this, and I just want to give a message. AI is a tool. Whatever Python and this coding and or technology is a tool. Always focus on the business problem. It can be a business problem or any problem that you are trying to solve. I use the word business because it can be any problem that you want to solve. It can be a technical problem, business problem, social problems, any problem you want to solve. That is your business problem. That is your idea. And how you are solving it comes later. You can use technology, you can use AI, you can use Python, you can use no code tool, you can use any other project, you can just mix it out. That is the approach I'm trying to bring to people, because every one of us can learn Python. Yeah, there are thousands of videos about Python on YouTube. There are but how you are putting everything together, that is what I want to give the message out. And this challenge is a very good way, and this is the 5th one that we are doing, and Alhamdulillah, I have seen a lot of positivity. At least for there are people like Javed who have participated. One more winner who could not join today was Prakash. He was the second winner of in the GITEX. He did not come on that day as well. He's very busy. But he built a very simple project, and I have put that demo. His project was very simple. It was an AI global news aggregator. It was a very simple project. It was, but the way he put it together, what was the thing? You select the category of the news, like you want to hear business news. It will go to different APIs, gather everything together, and put it at one place, and then translate it to different languages. But the way he did it, the business problem was busy people don't have time to go to various websites. They want to hear all the business news. They just select the category and they will get all the business news from different platforms at one place. And this was the second place. He won the second place, not because of the complexity, but because of a simple business problem. He deployed it, he explained it, he had a working demo. And I liked the project, and the Emirati guy also, he liked the project. And the way he explained it. And that is the reason why he became second. And there were other very good projects as well. So Pradeep, one of our community members who was supposed to give a demo today, he did not give a demo. He could not join because he had some family work. His project was good, but his demo was not that good. Means he tried to do a lot of complicated things at one. He also did text to text, audio to text, and he tried to overcomplicate the project, and he did not have a demo properly to explain it. That's why the judges did not like it so much. So don't go for too complex problems. If you're doing right now, if you do text to text, it is good enough. You try to put audio also, right? It will complicate it, and you may not have a good experience right now in audio to text as well. So that is one message that I want to give. Okay, thanks a lot, Javed. I will move to the next section for now. I think you are in office. You want to do something else as well. So now let me before I go to the next section. Anyone has any questions for me? Javed, maybe he will go offline, but I can be here. I will be answering all your questions regarding the challenge that is going on right now that you have. You can raise your hands. You can pick it up as well. And I just wanted to tell you, yesterday also I gave a background about this. What I am trying to do is for any project like that is there, I'm talking about the coding path. For the non-coding path, you have an idea, you have put an idea, you can use any platform that you're comfortable with. Like Ahmed is comfortable in Power Platform, Krish is comfortable in Sales AI platform. Use that and do your business problem that is there. But just I have made it mandatory for people to at least go through this video that I put in the community in this challenge platform. how to build an AI project step by step. It is a 12-step process. I will quickly go through this now in 10 minutes, but the whole video is there in if the people who are participating in the challenge. If you have not done, please participate in the challenge. I will request someone, Patricia, to put the link in the challenge or in the comment section again. And I will let me just do it before I forget about it. So if you have not participated in the challenge, decodingdatascience.com/AI/app challenge, do it. You have time till Sunday to build on your project. And I request Patricia, please put this link on YouTube and LinkedIn as well. So now coming to this specific thing, this whole video is there in this challenge wherein we are going through these 12 steps as well. So suppose I have taken a very simple project called Python tutor bot. You want to create a very, very simple Python tutor bot in your for your project. So what are the steps that you will do? I will just tell you verbally the steps, right? You have OpenAI Playground where you try to test out this application. You are using an OpenAI LLM. You are testing it out. You are writing the system prompt, a big system prompt that is there. Once the application is working very well in OpenAI Playground, then what you do, you can generate the code from OpenAI Playground, take that code from OpenAI Playground, put it on ChatGPT or Gemini or Anthropic, ask it to convert the OpenAI code to executable Python script. Take that script, start running it in Google Colab Notebook, and then ask ChatGPT to enhance it by asking it to give a user input for this Python bot. Then after that is working, step 4 is working, then go to step 5 wherein you're integrating Gradio. So people who don't know what is a Gradio, it is a UI UX, which is going to give you a user interface. And I will show you one as well on the Gradio Hugging Face, how it looks. Then what you need to do, you need to deploy this application. So you cannot give this challenge. You cannot give the Python notebook to the judges. They will not score you. They will not look at that. They want to look at a Hugging Face Spaces or an application or something that is on the internet. So for that, what you need to do first, you need to customize it for your local use. You have tested it out in Google Colab Notebook, which is an internet, very easy to do it. You don't need to install anything. But the second step is to make sure that you are using it locally. So that API key has to be stored separately. You need to create an environment setup. You can use Anaconda, Visual Studio Code, or whatever you're comfortable with. You need to make sure that the API keys are saved separately. And this is the place where everyone gets confused and gets lost. But this is, you cannot just put your API key on the Python notebook and put it on cloud. It will not work. Your API key is going to get disabled. Make sure that your script is running on your local system. And then you test the Gradio UI UX, or it can be Streamlit, whatever you're comfortable with, on your local system. Because if it is working on your local system properly, then only you can take that project and put it on Hugging Face Spaces. And Hugging Face Spaces is the link that you can share in your as your end project for this challenge. The final step 11 is the link that you get is going to be shared, and how you have gone through the steps, how you have done step 1 to step 12. You can document that and put it on a video, and that is what is going to be your final project that is there. So if you go to Hugging Face Spaces, so this is the project. The final thing is going to be on Spaces. Spaces is just I have put a video of this as well. I will show you guys as well. So this Python chatbot, it is running. If you see this website, I will put this website on the chat. So this is a project that is running on the link. So judges are going to see this link and they are going to understand how you have made this. And this time was what we have done is the judges can look at your code here. So what is tuple? This is working. This is a website that is working. You're getting a very good answer. Plus the judge can also see your files. What are your files here? You can write a very good documentation file here. What all did you do? README file. And this is something that we want to look at. Plus, if you want to put this on GitHub, this time we are making it mandatory also to put your repository on GitHub, just for the people to learn how to be comfortable on GitHub. So these are some things that you can do. But for the people now who are telling that I am not comfortable in coding, and if you are new to coding, then I personally tell you, you can do this path. This will just take you maybe 2 days of learning. But if you are not, I have put this support material. All of you have access who are part of the challenge. Everything that is required for the challenge, the minimum requirement. I don't want to confuse you. From the template, this is the no code path. So for no code, someone was asking me, OG, I'm not sure she's in the call. Which one should I use? You are open to use any any no code tool that you have done. So Ahmed has already worked on Power Platform, so I requested him to use the same, because learning a new tool will take 2 to 3 hours, and most of us right now, if you have the time, you can go through this. I don't have any recommendation which is better over the other. Everyone has its pros and cons. So Barry here has worked on a specific open source on a specific no code tool. He is going to continue working on that. So others, whoever you are comfortable working in any tool, you can start working on this as well. So Krish is working on Salesforce. I think I will request Krish maybe do a short recording of how to work on Salesforce no code tool, just to show people how it works. Then I can add it here as well, maybe for the next challenge. Barry, you also just make a small video of the no code tool that you are using, just an introduction for people. I can put it here, because as a personal person, as a one man, I cannot work on hundreds of no code, low code tools. As you know, there are hundreds. These are some of the no code, the top no code, low code tools that I have researched on in the last 6-7 months, which I put it here. But as we go through these challenges, as new people do more and more new tools, so I request them, if you can send a 5 to 10 minutes recording. So yes, so thanks a lot, Barry. Just send me a 5 to 10 minutes recording, and I will put it here, the name of the platform. So people, like, suppose, Barry, what is the name? Can you put on the chat which tool are you using? You can just put the name. And even for Krish, Salesforce, just if you can do a 5 to 10 minutes quick recording, you don't need to show your face. Yeah, just how to get started on Salesforce for a new person who sees the video, who starts from a login to actually doing a small chatbot. Because once you know how to do a small chatbot, then you can take that learning and you can make bigger things, which is what I have tried to do in all these tools that you see, taking Voice Flow, taking Flowwise, taking Langsmith, taking Custom GPT, Make Automation, Power Platform, PartyDoc, AWS, and Hugging Chat Assistant. So this is something that you can do. Plus, yes, and the other thing that I requested everyone, like, is the template. So this, and there was last challenge, I was very flexible. I have given an option, just a simple option for people to put their project idea. So I just got 1-liner, 2-liners. So that's why today someone in the community, I don't know whether he has joined or not, Dennis was talking about, why don't you have GitHub as a entry point for some idea submission. GitHub can never be used for idea submission. GitHub is a whole repo. So maybe people who are very expert, I really respect them, but this challenge is for level 100, for beginners. And that is the reason why I have to think about everyone, not only experts that are there. So that is the reason why, after a lot of discussion with mentors, I came up with this simple template. And you guys who are participating in this challenge will at least value this, because in the last challenge, if I show you the project ideas, you will be amazed. There were 2 project ideas. There were just 2 lines. I want to build a chatbot for XYZ. That is not an idea submission, right? You need to think about it. That is the reason why I created a detailed template. You don't need to fill everything, but at least you get an idea why you're doing this. The thing that Javed was mentioning, right? The problem statement, what you're trying to do, who is going to use your tool, what are some key features, what are some of the technical approaches that you're thinking of using. It may change. It may change like this. Like OG here, she submitted her form in details. She doesn't know Python. So she has written that I'm not sure what to use right now. That is fine. Today only we want to just get your idea. You have time till tomorrow, 9 o'clock morning, to think about whatever it is and try to write here that is there. You want to do slides. Some of you are not comfortable to put it on LinkedIn because of your company is not willing for you to share your projects. This is the feedback that I received from a lot of people last time. So this is the reason why we are not making it mandatory for LinkedIn submission. But if it is there, it is better. because it is good for you also, because you are talking about your expertise and you are getting visible, right? There are two things that are very important. All of you know, one is skills, capability, and the second thing is visibility. And that is the reason why you need to share, you need to talk, and LinkedIn is, and that's the reason why we also do LinkedIn challenges. We are going to launch it on Monday, the LinkedIn challenge for February, and I will talk more about it that time, but today is more about this challenge. So please try to fill this up. You don't need to fill everything, but at least the idea. And this is mandatory, at least this. I don't want a text. That is the reason why I removed the text option. Save this file in a PDF or any Word document and upload this file. So suppose if you are going to the challenge, if I open this window, I've already submitted. This is my test account. If you go to challenges here, building AI application challenge, and this time you will not be able to see your point. So many of you are saying, Mohammed, I have submitted, but I'm not able to see your point as a user. So this is me. This is a test account. So as a user, you will not see your point. Only the manager will see your point, right? So Rekha is asking, Rekha, you are part of the WhatsApp group. I will share it again on the WhatsApp group. It is not a separate, it is Dunya, the template wasn't clear to me when making a submission will look. So the template wasn't clear to me. So can you raise your hand and ask me what was the specific question that is there? This template is just, as I'm repeatedly telling you, you just need to write your idea. Some of you have thought about your idea a lot, and some of you who are seniors have worked on projects, they know everything that is there. Every idea, you have a title, you explain the idea, you have your target audience. I have explained it in such a simple English. If you have any confusion, if you are not sure what you want to fill, just leave it blank. But fill it to your maximum capacity, Donia. And if you have, you feel you want to resubmit it, please send an email to connect@decodingdatascience.com with your new file, because you cannot resubmit the file again. But I will, you can just email us to us. So we will use that as a reference. Okay, Donia? And please, if there is anything that is unspecific, that I did not find. Okay. No, so okay. So I will repeat, Donia. What you can do is, please join the WhatsApp group. Are you part of the WhatsApp group? I have sent couple of emails the team has sent to be on this WhatsApp group. Let me show you this WhatsApp group. I think Dennis is here. So here, join the Zoom. So okay, so yeah. So are you part of this, Dania, this group? Let me share him this. Is Dennis there? Are you there on this call? I think he has joined from LinkedIn. Anyways, I'm going to share him. So I want Dennis to come on the call because Dennis is very, very proactive and I want to hear from him. Yeah. So now coming to this, so yes or no? Donia, can you please raise your hand and tell, are you part of that group? If you are part of the group, yes, please look at, I have just, let me share my screen again. So Dennis, I don't know why he's not joining the Zoom call, because I wanted him to come and share his knowledge, because Dennis is one of our active community members and he's, yeah. So let me share my screen and then I'm going to take it forward. So yeah, so thank you. That's the reason why I'm doing this call. So just because the people got to, okay. So he is not able to join. So I have pinned. So if you are part of the WhatsApp group, I have pinned this. I have pinned the chat. So none of you miss it. And one more request. One more request to all of you here on the call who are part of the challenge. Please pin your chat. Pin this group for 1 week, because this is going to be the very active for your submission. Please pin this chat so that it is there. All of you who, at least for this week, keep this active, because this is your source of communication. And then here I pinned this message where I've sent idea submission template and all other required support and videos are here. So Rekha was asking me, Mohammed, please share me the no code path. Everything is here. Once you click this link, you will be this link. I have given a complimentary access to all the people here. So when you click this link, you will open something like this here. This link, the template is here. The no code path is here. The code path is here. So all the videos that are mandatory for the coding part, and the video that I was telling you that I have explained step-by-step guide, the 12-step process of making a project, that is also updated in the code path. So all of you who are part of the challenge can access this, and all the mandatory videos that are required for you to do good in coding path is here. And the recording of the workshop. Yesterday workshop, many of you missed. Rekha missed the workshop. Please see this recording. Today's recording also, I am going to put it here. By evening or tomorrow, I will try to do it by tonight to put it here so that people who are part of the challenge will not miss it out. Plus, it is going to be on LinkedIn and YouTube as well. So that is not a problem for this particular part. So this is the thing that is there. So in day 2, there is no submission. Day 2, there is no, you have to continue your work. Day 3, there is a submission. You will come to know about this. Today, after you submit your idea, start thinking about what tool you are going to use. Start experimenting. Fun. In day 3, when you're submitting, you need to final tell that now Rekha is going to tell Mohammed, or she's going to submit that I am going to use voice flow. I am going to use, if there is a no code path, they need to mention what they are going to use. If it is a coding path, which LLM are you going to use? Are you going to use OpenAI? What is the tech stack that you are going to use is what we want in day 3. We are giving you today, tomorrow to plan things, because tomorrow is going to be very small time for you to, because last time many people changed. In day 2, they had this idea, day 3, they changed. So I'm giving you one extra day. No submission is there tomorrow for day 2, but you need to sit. And that is the reason why I have requested people who are part of the challenge and not part of AI Guild to please become member. I have given a very good offer to all of the challenge past participants. Even I have given you 25% for the monthly, 25% coupon code for even the monthly. Just take it for a month. There is a lot of value here and lot of resources for you to start working out. You can go here, go to outcome-based workshop, and you can pick up a lot of ideas from here. If outcome-based workshops, there are around 58 recordings that are there. Plus, if you want to do something in the AI agent space, if you want to do, this is also there as well. You have an option of going through this AI agents where we have done multiple workshops as well. So this is going to give you a more help and more idea, but this is not mandatory for this is, but this is very going to help you a lot for your whatever you are doing step by step. And then after this, we will, let me just open this challenge path that is there, and then I can. So this is the thing, the point. Someone asked, Ahmed asked how the points are getting calculated. So now you can see Ogale has the highest point. So Rekha has the second highest. Syed is the third, and this is my test account. So, and how these points are calculated? These are calculated by feats. So this time, what we have done is we are asking for people to write this thing. So feedbacks. So if the more you're active on this, right, the more you are active in this, helping each other, supporting each other, because challenge is not only doing the work yourself, that is something that is also nice, but also seeing what others are doing just to get an idea, just motivating them, right? Like whatever it is, I'm just giving an example. So this is like your internal social media for all the people who are challenge holders, and how what we have done in a simple English. I think Donya, I think I'm talking about Dennis. So Dennis, so okay, you have joined. I think Dennis has not joined, but anyways, so this is something that we are trying to do. The challenges that are there to at least see what others are writing. Some people are just writing few things, but you see, I will show you. She is commenting a lot. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Donia or Donia Daniels? Or maybe if I'm pronouncing, you can just correct me and you can come on mic and. Almost. Okay. If you want to come on mic, you can raise your hand. I can unmute you. But this is the way. So what we are doing is we are trying to help each other, trying to do the feed part. This is something new that we have introduced. And you're very active. So thanks a lot. Daniels is very active. Let me see. Daniels has submitted late. That's the reason why she's not on the top, but her points will be. So she's somewhere here right now. Where is she? You are on the number. No, I can't see you. Did you submit your idea? When did you submit your idea? Okay, let me ask you to raise your hand. Sorry for that. Where are you? You raised your hand, right? You can unmute.
Thank you so much. No worries. Yeah, I found already the document. I'm gonna do it. Thank you and send the email. The name is Dunya. Dennis is my dad, and yeah, I
Okay,
hope
yeah,
to learn
Dennis is
from him. For also, I think I'm 20 or something. The points were not counted, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe you submitted, yeah, 878 you submitted.
Okay, I didn't see any. But
Yeah,
yeah.
no, yeah. So as I told you,
Thank you.
I'll pronounce your name again, Donia, right? Donia. Okay, let me just unmute you.
Sorry. Yes, perfect. Dunya.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dhoni. Okay, cool. Yeah, Dennis. Yeah, I know Dennis very well, and I was expecting. I think he's outside. I'm sure I was asking him to join this call, but he's somewhere else. But thanks a lot, and he inspired you to join this challenge, and he's teaching you something very inspiring. And just to tell people that points like this is my test account, so I'm not able to see my points. This is just a way to make sure that. I will only be able to see and I will release the points at a specific day because the purpose of this is we want you to be active and to tell your points. So right now, Donia does not know her points, but I can see her points. She is 878. So if she is a little bit more active, it will be easier for her to jump to the above points. And I was telling this to everyone, the purpose of this is to engage with others. Right now, Rekha, I think when she submitted, Rekha, you want to unmute? What was your position when you submitted? If you are comfortable to talk.
Sure, Arshad. It was, I think, 900 something when I submitted. So it's gone up because of Dunya's comments and your celebration, and I think a few others. So that's good. Thank you very much, everyone, for the support. Dunya, thanks special to you.
No, that is the reason why. So this is more like the word is called gamification. It is just motivating each other to write so that when you're writing your comment, and I had also requested people in the WhatsApp group, there is an option when you submit a checkpoint to write to be part of the feed, right? To put something in the feed. And if like Munib has not put anything, like he has skipped the section of submitting a feed. And this may be for him it is okay, but I am encouraging people like Donia and others like Rekha has put something. So she has given her feedback, like whatever it is, her learning. So she has done something great. I'm excited to build something. So she has got comments, 3 comments from me. And that is the reason and celebrations that this is giving her more. So 4 celebrations and 3 comments. So this is giving her extra points. So that is the reason why whatever you want to write to share your. So she has also shared. So many of you are not sharing your submission. If you share your submission, it is going to help others to learn as well. Like OG, she is the number 1 right now. You saw she also has done that. She has submitted her code. She has submitted her document, and she has got 4 celebration and 2 comments. And that's the reason why. Are you there on the call, OG? I think she has not joined. She had some work, but this is the way the points are getting calculated. Ahmed, you were asking this question, right? So OG was here. She is very active. Not only she's also commenting on others. So now OG is helping, Rekha is helping. Everyone is also going to help OG and Rekha. Similarly for Syed as well. So these are some of the things that like Syed is replying to me. So these are something that will gamify you. And there is one more, I'm not sure all of you can see this or not. If you go here, I'm not sure if you can see this. Can you guys see this? Can you confirm me in the chat if you can see viewpoint guide? Can you see this guide? So this is something like if you everyone who submits their checkpoint on time, they get 500 points. That is by default. Complete checkpoint very quickly. So people like Ahmad Sayed, he completed the checkpoint the first. So he had got 500 and he had got extra bonus of 500. So he started with 1000, and then the others, they receive celebration 10 and receive comment 15. This added up. So suppose we have 40 challenges, 40 participants, and if you are playing around with this engagement, this is a way that you can play around the leaderboard and submitting on time and submitting it fast. So just to, so Krish can see the point guide. So this is just to motivate you. And I was just telling people, try to do, it will help you, it will motivate you as well because this challenge is not only doing something specific, this is learning with each other, learning from each other. So if you don't have any private idea, if you don't have any secret idea, if you are doing this for learning, so I request you to share. And that is the people who have shared here. You will engage. And last time we did not have this option of gamification. So Barry, if you remember, if you want to speak, you can raise your hand. Last challenge, we did not have this option. If you people who are part of this last challenge, I think OG has not joined, but her son has joined. So this is something that it may motivate you, right? And this is what is gamification, and this is what is a challenge that helps us. Yeah, tell me, Barry. And you
Okay.
didn't mention
hi.
the name of the tool.
Okay. My question is regarding the submission today. I'm going to get away from this music. My question is how in depth do you want the first draft? Could I do it in 2 drafts? Because I'm using ChatGPT as a guidance, like you said in like the video. So we need to use a friend. But I view this project, it's a Yummy Leaf project that I did for the last challenge, but I'm going to expand it. However, I want to know, as I expand it, I hope it will start evolving. So I want to know how in depth does the first draft of today's submission, how in depth it needs to be. That's my question.
So yes, so how much ever information you have right now, as of today, try to fill it up before 9 o'clock in the morning. So before 8:59 a.m. UAE time, try to submit it, whatever you have. You have a title, you have a basic idea what you're trying to do. So if you remember in the last challenge, it was open, right? Anyone could write anything in the notes. And I did not get good option. That is the reason why I converted into a template. But the purpose is at least fill whatever you know. And you can use ChatGPT as well to guide you. Suppose you have a rough idea, put it on ChatGPT and ask it to give me the title, the concept summary, the target audience, the key features, the technical approach. Maybe right now you know the technical approach. You already know the tool that you are using. So you can put that as well. You can put the name of the tool. What is the challenge? So I don't think you have any challenge because if you have anything, you can mention here. And then the format, LinkedIn, YouTube or a video, whatever it is, how you want to present it. Expected outcome. So you want to have a working demo. Everyone needs to have a working demo at least. If you want, that is giving you more points, working demo, video presentation, and a LinkedIn post upon this. And so try to fill. It's very simple. It will not take much time. You can use the help of AI to do it, but the minimum should be the title and the summary. This is the 2 minimum thing that we want. Others, and you can try to fill it if it will not take much time, more than 5 to 10 minutes it will take. Once you have this, save it and upload it.
Okay, thank you. I mute myself. Thank you.
And also please use the feed. Use the feed this time because this is a new feature. So once you're submitting, there is an option to write a feed. Your experience, your whatever it was, your idea, you can put it on the feed, share your project idea as well to everyone. So someone was asking me, I think Ahmed, you were asking me, right? I cannot see my project. Everyone else can't see my project. because I think when you submitted, like Ahmed, I don't know where is you made it public or not, I'm not sure. There is an option of button to share your submission and your feedback. So this is something that you need to write. Like Dennis, if you see here, Dennis has shared it this whole details that is there, but he did not share his project document. But if you can see here, like Ayad has shared the path, so everyone knows. Like I know Ayad is doing the no code, low code path, and this is the document that Ayad has shared, and every one of you can open it. Right? See, every one of you can open it, and this is something good, right? It is something, if you see how elaborate he has done. So this is his project that he wants to do, and he has written everything in details. He wants to create a personalized education. Are you there, Iyad, on the call? I'm not sure if he is there. So right now I'm not the manager mode, right? I am not the manager mode, but still I'm able to see his whole idea submission template that he has used. That he is shared here. Similarly, you can, if you are as I told, if you are doing something that is confidential, you don't want to do it, you can do that. But right now I'm showing you as a user. I'm not in the manager mode. If I'm in the manager mode, anyways, if you have given, not given, I can see it. But if you are if you have that option of submitting it, like Donia, I'm sorry, this name is a little new, but I can see her presentation here. See, so this is her template. So she has given this. This is also good enough. You don't need to resubmit it. This is your project, is also fine. You have given the concept, you have given the problem statement. This is fine. You don't need to follow that exact template as it is. This is also fine. But I wanted people to at least have a Word document, so you don't need to resubmit everything again. I can accept this as well, because you have the most important thing is the title, the project title, and what you're trying to do, which is clear enough from that. Similarly, Shivraj, I'm opening it, Shivraj, because you have made it public, so everyone can open it. So I'm opening it anyways. So Shivraj has done very well. So you can see his project. I know I talked to him. Oh, Shivraj, you changed your project, huh? You were doing something in ML. You want to speak? If you don't mind, where is Shivraj? Let me unmute him. If you are comfortable to speak. So Shivraj has, because when I was talking to Shivraj, he wanted to do something in the ML space, but this is more to do, this is different idea, or Shivraj, or something new that you are doing. You are unmuted. If you want to speak, you can speak. I think he is, maybe later on he's in a, Shivraj, you can hear us? Maybe later on. But anyways, so this is a very detailed, I like this a lot. So he has taken time and he has filled this up. So this is a very high quality thing, right? And this time we are also giving some credits for the way the people have written the idea template. And this is a very, very, very good example of how to do it. I think I can hear you. I was speaking, but some problem. You want to try again, Shivraj? I've unmuted you. Can you try again? Maybe later we can take it. I think there is some issue in your mic connection, but anyways, no problem. This is something that we can go back and take the feed. So this is a very good way. So all of you here who are there in the call, who are participating in the challenge, can go and see others. So this Fazin, I don't know he has joined or not. He's in grade 9, and in the last 2 challenges, he was in the top 12. And this year also he's going to do something very, very good. So I hope, Fazin, if you're there in the call, congratulations, and to do it. So this is how. So Samir also has put his project here. So let me see what Samir is doing. So Samir is doing something in the AI powered tutor. So this is also a great project. He has written everything here, and he has not filled everything, but this also does very well. So yes, so Shivraj has changed his path to the LLM API. After talking to you and others, I got more interested in this path. Yeah. So Shivraj, and as I requested you, nothing new. What you can do is you can use this path. You can go and you can use this recordings, very, very basic recordings that we have in our community platform. And you have access to this, and you don't need to learn everything from scratch. You can just use the learning, the basic learning of, let me open AI community, and the one that I showed you here. This one, yeah, support this one, and just go through these videos. These are enough for you. Coding path, go through these mandatory steps, get your API key, and start doing something in this space. And I'm sure you are already an AI Guild member. If you and I request all of you to become an AI Guild member as well. This will help you. So for your project, you can also go to AI Guild, and you can see some of the previous workshops. So you're doing something in news, right? One more thing I wanted to show all of you is before I officially close the call. So you can, there are some projects on news. So if you can see, you can take these options. So there are some workshops in news, you can take it. And one more thing before I wanted to stop the call, if there are any questions, please put it on the chat. There are some questions on LinkedIn, how to join the challenge. Patricia, can you please put the link in the LinkedIn of how to join the challenge? I will put it in some time. What I wanted to show all of you is for this path, if I go to product, this is the, please focus on a simple project. Donia, Shivraj, whoever is doing, Ahmed, but please focus on this. I have put a video here. This is the video. People are asking me to share some project ideas. Maybe Shivraj, you can take an idea from here. I'm not sharing you the code for this project. This is the final project of the winner of our the challenge. He won this prize only because of the way he explained this video. So just, I will not show you all this, the complete video. It is there in the platform, but you see the way he has explained the video. Everyone had it 1 minute or 2 minutes, a very rough video, but he used AI, and he's a senior guy, right? Prakash, he's a very busy guy. He's 20 plus years experience, and it shows in the way he's a part of our AI residency. He's a part of our community in it for a long time, but the way he has put this project, right? It shows the quality. And I personally did not like this project so much because we had a lot of projects in our community that was more advanced than this project. But he created an 8 minutes power presentation. And if you can see this video, you can see the whole video on the chat, but he created an amazing presentation. Very few people actually created a presentation to show their project. I never kept it mandate, right? I did not tell you to create a PowerPoint. People just did a demo video, and they did it very roughly, and they did not get, because the thing I will tell you, every one of you are the 14 people here and the 20 people on LinkedIn and the 30 people on YouTube who are listening to me right now. At the end, it matters is how you present your project. It should be a working demo and how you present it. And that is the judges like it, right? You may do a very complicated project. Like someone here wanted to do something in audio translation, audio to text, video to text. It may work, it may not work. That is very simple. But see his project. I'm just showing the screen. It's a very simple UI. AI news aggregator. You just put the category of the news and the language of the news. It is going to go from other sources. And this is what I was talking to you when Javed was presenting, right? I requested Prakash because he's traveling. He is in holiday, so he could not come here. But this project was simple. You can put the category, you can put the language. Now you see the language. He has changed the language and the translation has happened. The news is coming from these news APIs. But when you change the language, he is converting in the language as well. You can use any category like entertainment category or everything. So his project was working. It may be good, a simple project, but the way he explained it, the step by step, you can see he explained the code as well. So I will not show you the whole video. He made a diagram. So he used news API, he used GPT-4 summarization, he used a translation, and then he put it on Gradio interface. He did all this because he was an AI resident. He knew it. He learned it from me. That's why he was able to do it. But all of you who are here who are part of the call, that is the reason why I am requesting you, please become member of AI Guild. Even for 1 month, it is peanuts. It is a price of a coffee. I was just talking to Ahmed, right? In a price of a coffee here, you will get access to AI Guild. At least you will learn something, right? And you can present it like this, and take opportunity like this. She'd also mentioned about challenges. So he was using a news API. So there were issues in, he was using a free service. So he was getting challenges in his API. He has mentioned about that. And then he has showed a demo as well. He has given a conclusion plus a next step. So I did not give him points for this because this was a simple idea. But the judge, we had 2 more judges who really, he gave them 10 out of 10 in everything. And because of that, Prakash came as second after Javed. And for me, as I told you, it is very scientific. There are 3 judges, and everyone has their own way of giving points. But what I have seen in this challenge and in the last 4 challenges and in the UAE, lot of importance is given to presentation, how you are putting out your project. And this is my message to all of you. One kind message, if you want to take it from here, it is not mandatory. That's why I'm not telling you to create a presentation. But if you want to be in the top 10, please, this is a hack for you. Plus, this year, if you see what we have done is we have given more in the last presentation, because this is, I have to go with market. What is the market telling me? The market is telling me, Mohammed, you have to give more importance to presentation. So last time we had 20 for 10 for presentation, but the judge, if you see, this year we have increased it to 20%. So this year, if you really want to get in the top 10, even if your project is very simple, please create a presentation and a good demo and the next steps. And that is the reason why after day 6 and day 7, the last 3 days, you will be getting a lot of time. Please take your time, plan now itself. Like Ahmed, Shivraj, whatever it is, don't wait till the last day to make your presentation. Because as I told you, most of us have already have an idea. You already have what you're going to use. So think as of today, why I'm telling you at day 1. Today is the day 1. Think about your presentation. Give time now itself, because today is weekend, Saturday, Sunday. You have 1 more weekend and most of you are working. You will not get time in the weekday. So think about how you're going to present. Start making a PowerPoint now itself. All of you have an idea. All of you have filled this document. Start putting the document in place. Take this reference of this video. All of you have access to the video. It is there in this platform. Go look at this video, get an idea of this, and start making a presentation now itself. So end of the day, on day 8, before the submission that is there, you can have it done. Because the problem is what happened last time also. Day 7, people were still struggling to have a working demo. So they did not have time to make a good presentation. And that is the reason why they could not do it. But people, that is the reason why, take something simple, give at least 5 to 6 hours to make a good demo, PowerPoint, and a presentation. If you want to be on the top 10. So that is it. There are a lot of questions coming in LinkedIn. The recording is going to be uploaded. It is already there on YouTube, but I'm going to put the link here. And if you are not part of the challenge, people who are on YouTube, I think Patricia has not put the challenge link. If she has not, Decoding Data Science /AI app challenge. I'm sure all of you are part of the challenge in the Zoom call. If any one of you are not part of the challenge, any one of you are still not part of the challenge in the Dr. Rajshekhar, not sure about iPhone, Munib is part. Everyone, I think, is already a part in the Zoom. If you are not part of the challenge, let me just do join. You have time till Sunday evening. Till the last day also you can join as well, and you can submit your idea. It is going to get counted as well. And let me put it on this chat as well and take it forward. So thank you everyone for joining the call. keep your questions on coming on the Zoom, on the WhatsApp group. Pin your group so that you don't miss anything. And if there are no more questions, we will end the call for today. Are there any questions? Ahmed, Barry, Donia, Rajshekhar, Krish, Munib, Mr. OK. I'll just take one last question from Rajshekhar and then officially the call is over. If you want to just stay back till Rajshekhar's question and then we can. Yes, tell me, Mr. Rajshekhar, how are you?
Hi, good evening. How are you?
Good, good. What is your question?
Yeah, I would like to use no code because I'm from non-IT background. I would like to use no code path.
Okay.
Yeah, can you help me how to select that
So
title of the
go
project?
through all the, yeah. So this is what Rekha also asked me, OG also asked me. Go through all the videos that are there on the platform. As I am repeatedly telling you, you have an idea. I cannot recommend any no code, low code. You have to go through the platform, see the recording. What is your idea? Can you just tell your idea? Can you put it? Where are you? You have come on. Can you where? What? Just put in the chat. What is your idea? Or you want to tell your idea? You can go through this recording. Let me share my screen again. I'm repeating. Please use this support material as your friend, right? Because everything that I am telling you is I put it here. So we have around 12 tools. Barry, you did not mention the name of your tool. So I am not just put it on the chat what it is. So we have 12 tools that you want to play around with. You can see this video and then you can figure out what is going to solve your particular problem. It is Flow. There is one more tool called Flow Exo. And Barry will record a video and as well. Barry, please do record a 5 minutes video whenever you're free and share with me. So you can take anything. There are hundreds of tools available. We have right now 12 tools that are there. You can use this and I'll be adding 2 more tools from Barry and from Krish and then you can get, but the tools you can use any, right? Rajshekhar, what is your problem? You put it on the WhatsApp group as well. I can tell you, but you can use any of it to solve your problem. And at least so Rekha, can you just send a screenshot? Don't send direct messages, please. I'm getting very much confused. Rekha, Dr. Rajshekhar, please use the WhatsApp group or the main group chat because a direct message I get lost. So Rekha, once you open this link, once you sign up, you will be able to see this because this is the link. If you go to the WhatsApp group here, building low code challenge, go to the pin. The link is here. So you need to open this link. You need to apply the coupon code, get it, and you need to see it. Send me a screenshot of what you are seeing on the WhatsApp group, and then we can take it from there. And Dr. Rajshekhar also put on the main WhatsApp group, put it on the main WhatsApp group. This is my idea. Suggest me a tool. And we all of us can suggest you according to our experience. But the main thing is at least look at few videos and at least have an idea that you want. Like if you're making a chatbot, I can suggest you to use Langflow, VoiceFlow, or custom GPT or anything that is there. And Barry is asking, yes, one more thing. Yes, very good, Barry. One more thing, everyone. I have created a template for you. So before I am your guide, ChatGPT is your guide. And that is the reason why I have created a template for you. So if you go to this platform, let me close this platform. If you go to this platform, everyone who is part of the challenge, can you go here? There is this this particular path, this one, prompt sheet challenge. So I have given you the prompt structure to ask the right question. So please, if people are confused, Rekha, OG, Dr. Rajshekhar, please use the template as Barry is mentioning, and I am requesting everyone, before you ask me, ask ChatGPT. If ChatGPT is not able to answer you, do your research, ask very specific question. Like, I want to do this. I feel that this can be an option. What is your feedback? This is what I'm requesting people to do. do your homework, do your part of the work, and ask very specific question. If you ask specific question to me or in the group, you will be getting better answers. So this is one skill that all of you should have. So everyone, many of the challenge participants, there are 44 people right now. Many people are pinging me one-on-one, and it is very tough for me to answer everyone. That is the reason why I created the group. I will be prioritizing the group. You know, I have around so many people I'm interacting with, so I get lost. So please use the main group and for your communication. And I or my team or all of you can help. Like Dennis is there. Dennis helps a lot. Dennis will really help you as well. I will help you. Ahmed will help you. Barry will help you. Krish will help you. Please put it on the main group. No question is a silly question. Every one of us are learning. But the only problem is one-to-one I cannot answer because I have hundreds of messages and it's very tough for me to look at these messages. But the people I know who are part of AI residents, whose number I have saved, I try to answer them regularly because they are, I know them for a long time. But for many of the people whose number is not saved, it gets lost. So please use the main WhatsApp group and ask your any question that is there. And thank you everyone for all your time. And thank you, Raj. And please, I think, Raj, you are not part of the WhatsApp group. So make sure that you go to that website, become part of the WhatsApp group as well. And that is the only main source of communication. And if you follow that chat, you will not have many questions that is there. So thank you, everyone. And thank you, Barry, for all your support. And thank you, everyone, for joining. And tomorrow we have 2 sessions. So please try to join those 2 sessions. And if you have any Q&A, we can take it after the session. And WhatsApp is already there for any of your questions. So tomorrow we have 2 sessions for people who are, before I end the call for today, I request all of you who are on LinkedIn, who are on YouTube, please register for our event. So what we are doing in this challenge, and I was telling people as well, we as a community, we do a lot of events. We are putting all our events. So tomorrow we have in the morning, 10 o'clock, we have a talk for this data science tips. So join this call, and after this call, we may have time for Q&A. We may not have time for Q&A. And we have a career talk at 12 o'clock as well. So this in the career talk, it is going to be more focused on this challenge. So we will be talking more use cases as well. So we have these 2 events. I think career talk, the team has not put it here as yet, but tomorrow, 12 o'clock Sunday, we all know we have a career talk and we have this 10 o'clock session as well. And participate in these sessions, learn from each other. And thank you, everyone, and have a great weekend. And any questions, I'll be looking at the WhatsApp group. Bye-bye.